Hello everyone, what is your divine masculine feeling today, the 23rd of September 2025? I just have to say, the energies are super radiant, especially now that both the eclipses are over and the energies are settling down in the most profound way. Do rest a lot, do drink loads of water, because you are in for a major heart activation that is taking place. So you will be noticing that both you and your divine masculine are not only meeting in the you're not only meeting multidimensionally, but the 3D physical possibilities of meeting is right there before you, because your energies are stabilizing more than ever. And the message from your divine masculine to you is that it just wants you to know that you are in for the deepest layers of surprises that he wants to bestow on you. So he's saying how proud he is of you, how far you've come, especially the last couple of months with all the fluctuations. And for those who are in pre-union stage with all the fluctuations, nothing is going to prevent you from union. And for those of us who are in union, what is happening is that a new you may be starting something new, you might be creating something new, a new project, it could be a new mission that you're activated to. But truly, with all the multi-dimensional living right here on earth, I just have to say, the infinite experience of the twin flame journey never ends. Truly, that infinite experience that you're having with your divine masculine is truly profound, because it's soul remembrance. It is the truth, being in your authentic self and realizing that every dimension is beautiful, every density is beautiful, and with awareness everything becomes beautiful. That's why when you have your own internal teacher guiding you, you will realize that everything flows, and it's always about the flow. It's not about getting to a certain place or getting to a certain state. And that's what I always dissuade my clients from always thinking about union as a destination. No, you're already married to your divine husband. Getting into union is getting into reunion. So it's so normal. That's the reason why I'm talking about normalizing stable union, because that's what it's meant to be. Of course, when one is operating from the wounded feminine phase, you may tend to be very carried away by the definitions and by the stages. But the reality is, twin flame union is beyond the stages, because it's twin flame reunion. It's you remembering who you are to one another and getting back together. That's why stable union is so exciting, because the possibilities are infinite. And that's why today marks such a beautiful day. The angel numbers 2323, seeing so much light and magic in your world. That's why, you see, whichever stage in the journey you are, it is beautiful. And of course, it's painful. But once you are able to see life on a macro level, on a holistic perspective, you will notice that everything happens for a reason. So having said that, honor your journey, honor the teacher within you, have a direct relationship with God. And that's why, think about this. Readings, external tools like readings, they are all there to guide you to a certain extent. But you will come to a point where you even go beyond that. But of course, even from there, you will appreciate all the nuances that makes life, right? And that's how you fully experience multi-dimensional union in the 3D. And that's what makes it amazing. When you're able to live a life where you're able to appreciate yourself and appreciate all around you for all the uniqueness every individual, every person brings about in the world. And see, that's what stable union does. I'm not talking about rose tinted lenses, I'm talking about higher level wisdom. What happens is when your nervous system stabilizes, when you get into stable union, you will start to see life as it is, but as it is in so many beautiful ways. So even a normal life will feel peaceful, it will feel safe. So that's the difference between unstable union and stable union. With unstable union, you're always holding your nervous system worried about what's going to happen next. And you're making comparisons with others. Or you think, like that's why, like I said, the biggest barrier in your twin flame journey is the mind. When you let the mind remember, the mind has to be assistant. When you let your mind take over, it's going to create a lot of false illusions. So that in itself, it's another barrier in your journey, with the whole, like, seeing union as a destination in itself. It's not. It's soul remembrance, and appreciating every little thing on earth, like every little emotion, every little feeling. It's about empowerment. It's about wonderment. It's about excitement. It's about growth. It's also about honoring the pain that you go through, That's why there's no right or wrong in the journey. But one thing you got to remember is that everybody's journey is very, very, very unique. And you got to honor that always. And that's when you truly appreciate everything in your life, be it good, bad, or ugly. So at the same time, you will know where to give your energies to. So for example, some things don't deserve your energy either. Like for example, that's why higher dimensional living is living through silence, is living through peace, is living through peace. You're no longer carried away by what's happening, but at the same time, you're aware of what's happening. You see, that's the difference. You're connected to everything, but you're detached to everything. You're only focusing on what is relevant, what has meaning, what has purpose in that regard. And you honor what is meaningless and what has no purpose as well. You see, there is no point trying to argue with a person who is never going to understand the higher wisdom of life, right? Because they're going to be stuck in their own perspective. So that is like the twin flame journey as well. Once you break those perspectives, once you break those labels, and once you start living label free and not comparing your journeys with one another and just enjoying every moment in your journey, everything will flow. That is the beauty of stable union. That is the beauty of the pre-union stages too. So today's lucky colors are blue and green and pink. And if you're seeing lotuses, that is highly spiritual. And if you're seeing sunflowers and roses, everything is on point with your journey. And if you're seeing caterpillars, that's a reminder that your DM is going to become a butterfly soon. And it's going to fly right into your garden, the garden of energies that you have been preparing all along, without effort, but in full surrender. That's why, guys, today is going to be an excellent day, and Neptune retrograde is truly wonderful in breaking all the last bits of illusions, and Saturn retrograde, amazing always in guiding you to the truth. And Uranus in Gemini, I don't have to go deeper than that. And the eclipse energies are full blown. And with that, I'll see you all again tomorrow. If you guys want to work one-on-one with me, you can book for a session via my website. All my sessions are conducted live via video call, so you can ask me all the questions you want. With that, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Love you all and take care.